CLB.
What up, world? It's your boy Chuck Wick, ill, aka Charles Brown, back again with another review. But first, are you good? Good. All right, man. We're gonna talk about your boy Westside Gunn new album or mixtape. Flygod is an awesome god too. All right. So first thing out the gate, they saying that this is a mixtape. I don't even know anymore these days, bro. Like when it's like, if I can go on my streaming services and listen to your joint, to me it's an album, but I guess they classifying this as a mixtape. I'm saying it's an album. I'm reviewing this as an album. You can call it a mixtape or whatever you want to call it, but it is what it is. Flygod is an awesome god too, out of that Griselda camp. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been studying on what's going on with Griselda, so I'm not assuming. Apparently Westside Gunn, his real name is Alvin. I don't know him like that, but his name is Alvin. And he started it with his brother, I believe, Conway, the Machine. And I believe Benny the Butcher is his cousin. And I believe they got a couple more artists, Boldy James and a couple other people. But for the most part, they're out of Buffalo. And they started this joint like doing the music back in 2004. Now, I don't know the circumstances, if they was rapping before that. Look like when I looked at their discography, looked like they did a couple joints back before that, back in like 05, stuff like that. They did some joints, but apparently they really didn't start kicking off till 2014 with the first joint. I believe that Westside Gunn is the first release in this era of pushing music that they came out with. I like what they do. I like what Griselda does. So basically what I look at it as this is gangster rap, right? So we all know gangster rap. We all know gangster rap. We all been listening to gangster rap since, I say all of us. I don't know. Some of y'all might just start getting into rap like last week for all I know. But for me, I've been listening to gangster rap since Schoolie D. Dude online tried to tell me Eazy-E was the first gangster rapper. I had to school him. Nah, bro, Schoolie D out of Philly, first gangster rapper, man. First dude popping that gangster stuff. Schoolie D did it. West Coast took and ran with it, and the rest is history. And here we are, 2020. It's gangster rap, bro. They don't call it that no more, but that's what this is. This is 100% straight from the gutter, right out the freaking mosh pit, right out the mud, gangster rap. Right off the block. You talking cocaine rap, you talking drug rap, you talking marijuana, you talking guns, you talking doing time, you talking getting out of jail, you talking about cooking in the Pyrex pot, all that good stuff. Now, everybody wasn't talking about cooking up coke back in the, you know what I'm saying, when gangster rap first started, but it became part of the theme. Jay-Z and all that brought in all that cooking up the Pyrex pot and all it. You know what I'm saying? So stuff got added to it, but for the most part, this is just gangster rap. I like gangster rap. I like backpack rap. I like simp rap. Whatever you want. I like love rap. I like dance rap. I like good quality rap. If the artist is saying something unique to me and then they speaking their truth, you know what I'm saying? Like Young MC was speaking his truth. Like anybody that's rapping about MC Hammer is speaking his truth. He's not trying to be nothing but MC Hammer, bro. And you gotta respect a dude speaking his truth, because then when he start changing, trying to do pumps in a bump or something else, then you're like, man, that's not really what we know this cat for. You know what I'm saying? You can do something that you're not known for, but it has to feel realistic, right? This Westside Gunn, this whole Griselda movement, Conway the Machine, these dudes is nasty and they feel legitimate. But they feel intelligent though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like it'd be easy to just write a bunch of drug raps, right? It seemed like it would just write down about some cocaine, you know what I'm saying, get a brick, but it's not that easy to be this clever. These dudes are extremely clever. After a while, coke rap is boring. But once you start sprinkling in your own experiences, your own like situations and little moments in time in your life, and you start sprinkling that in, nobody else can put your life in words. And then when you put your life in words, but you do it where the punchline catches you off guard, like, wow, that was dope. Like, these dudes, this is why they got the buzz they got. This is why people rock with them like they do, because this is actually intelligent, ignorant rap. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people are going to be like, how you going to say it's intelligent ignorance? Because, so basically, when you're looking at overall, right, just being a gangster in and of itself is just not smart in the long run, right? We glorify it with our raps, and, you know, we make it seem like it's whatever for the most part, but end of the day, gangster rap is glorifying something that's by far nothing glamorous. Like, even the biggest drug dealers would tell you, once they got arrested, all that went out the window. Look at Rae Evans. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, either you dying or you going to jail, right? There is no in between. Now, you might get a dude that might get in, get out, or he might go to jail a couple years, get out, and learn to hustle better, or get a better connect, or go, or make it look legit and get a real business. But there is no long-term reality for a real drug dealer, like a real true drug dealer that does this. They're very few and far between, and you can definitely tell that it's not that many that they want to make it like it is. Either you straighten up and fly right, or it's a done deal for you. Yeah, you got an anomaly here and there that's going to succeed and move to the penthouse and da-da-da, but it ain't that many. Look, you know what I'm saying? Pablo Escobar. Look at all these cats that have these larger-than-life reputations and these extremely big names that supersede reality, and sooner or later they do something dumb, or something happens where misfortune befalls that person. Now, I say all that to say this: these guys, it's entertainment. You have to, if you don't understand this is entertainment, maybe you shouldn't be listening to gangster rap or rap, cocaine rap, street rap. Maybe that's not for you, because then you go out and do something dumb and try to emulate what the rappers do. So these guys are guys that's doing what this is them. This is what they did. This is what they feel they wanted to rap about. This is what they feel is real to them. And it's entertaining, and I dig it. And if you can separate reality from entertainment, yeah, I'm not saying that they didn't do all this stuff or that this stuff isn't realistic. That's not the point. The point of it is, when you listen to this stuff, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Like, some people will listen to this and be like, that's just horrible. They're just telling people to sell drugs and shoot at people and gamble all their money away and have unprotected sex. Like, no, they're not telling you anything. These are the words of their own lives. It's called reality, right? You're not supposed to take this and start trying to do it. Start trying to wear $3,000 robes and sell cocaine out of the trunk of your car. That's not what the rap is for. The rap is to tell you, it's for the dudes that already do that. Yes, it's for the hustlers, the killers, drug dealers, the dudes that's already in the game. Yes, this is for them, right? But also, if you're coming into this as a rap fan, this is entertainment. So maybe you're not a drug dealer, but you want to hear this kind of music. You want to hear these kind of bars. You know what I'm saying? This ain't necessarily for you to go out and try to become Westside Gunn or anybody of that nature. And I say all that to say this is like a disclaimer, because I like gangster rap, but I don't want no one to think that, oh, I like this because I believe every single word these guys are saying, that they're going to go out and shoot you in your face just because you said something. Like, that's not this. And I understand. So I understand that I can listen to this and still cut this off and go be a good dad or go be a good human being. This doesn't make you a bad person because you listen to this gangster rap. But at the end of the day, this is exactly what it is. This is hardcore gangster cocaine rap, and I can dig it, right? This is Raekwon and Ghost, right? This is Jigga. You know what I'm saying? This is Cool G rap. This is exactly what you thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no confusion about what you're getting when you listen to this Griselda music. And I say all that to say, if you do enjoy it, you do need to understand that this is not something for you to try to become super crack dealer, right? They make dope ass music. And I come from the era where dope ass music above anything. Even with NWA, they was making dope music. Even though it was hard, we was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm in your neighborhood, you better duck. Ice Cube was crazy, you know what I'm saying? All that. That's dope music. Cube was one of the most intelligent writers as well. He wasn't flipping a lot of metaphors, but he was doing a lot of varying styles of hip hop, a lot of varying flows. He was very in tune with him and Ren. They were very in tune with rapping in and of itself. And they could take that and put the gangster onto it. Dre come with the illest production in the game ever. You know what I'm saying? And they make dope hip hop. So I say all that is that this is, at its core, it's still hip hop. And this is why they have crossed boundaries and they got signed by Shady and they're managed by Rock Nation, because this is hip hop. And I know some people out there don't believe that rap that is really street orientated is hip hop. Some people don't believe that. They don't believe, like, if you're not spitting bars about, you know, whatever, like, what you do on the microphone, you're not doing hip hop. And they want to subculture it and put it in a different category. But to me, this is hip hop because of the dirtiness, the grittiness, the samples, which I'm gonna get into the sampling of this in a little bit. But I feel like Westside Gunn, Griselda, Conway, Benny the Butcher doing some of the dopest hip hop, even though it's very highly jail, coke, dope, crack related, it's still hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of the game too. Some of your favorite rappers only got on because they had crack to sell. You understand? And then they took that and made that into records, and now they in your top 5. So it's a very big part of the hip hop culture, and somebody's got to tell you about it. Rae Ghost, somebody had to tell you this culture. So speaking of this album, right? Westside Gunn, Flygod is an awesome god. I'm not going to go song for song with this one. I'm going to just talk about the overall concept of the album, because I don't want to go. I feel like most of you get it. You know what I'm saying? You get, when you put it on track 1 all the way to track 14, which has a couple skits in there, and even those are soulful samples and loops, you get it. I don't need to sit here and go, well, track 2 is a soulful loop with da-da-da. Because all them joints is a soulful loop. You know what I'm saying? Got different producers on here. Derringer, Conductor Williams, Street Runner 1. What's this dude name? Sapiv Gold, something like that. I know I wrote this down crazy, but you know, it's a couple producers on here. Who else producing on here? DJ Shay, Denny LaFleur, right? It's like 5-6 producers on here, but they all cooked up the same recipe, and I want to get into that. When I say the same recipe, these soulful loops are killing the game right now. I love these soulful loops, but if I'm being honest, right, I had to be fair. I thought about this when I was doing this review. But I'm like, I love that, like, this dude's wordplay is holding this joint down, the samples and da-da-da. But I was like, but you killed your boy Jay Electronica when he didn't drop no beats in his sample. You killed him. And I did that. I killed them. I was like, yo, what's up with these, where the beats at? You know what I'm saying? I was like, where the beat? A lot of these joints don't have no beat. I killed them. And I gotta be fair. You understand? Now I get it that that's the wave that they're going for. Because really only one song on here has a beat. Lil C's is the only song that they really put a beat behind the sample. And what I want to say about the sampling, right? I said we talk about it later. Sampling, when I was coming up, we would sample. We would find the most beautiful sample. And we had different approaches to making that sample into a beat. But we always put a beat. Almost always. Even if it was nothing but, we just put a snare and a hi-hat and just let we very rarely rapped over just a loop, then looped it like that. You did that, but the loop had to already have a heavy beat in it, because the purpose of hip-hop End of the day is that beat. It is what it is. I can't change what the parameters are. It's about beats. The number one complaint of a rap album is the beats. What the beats sound like. How the beats. And to be fair, these ain't beats. These are loops. They're dope. This stuff is dope. The sound is dope. The wordplay is magnificent. These guys, they akin to, like I keep saying, this Rae Ghost, bro. This Rae Ghost. This dude, Stove God Cooks, him and Westside Gunn is Rae Ghost right now. And I know they know that. He all over the joint. But at the end of the day, I have to admit, the beats, they don't have beats under these loops. As dope as it is, I have to understand that when we're talking about beats on a rap album, we got to talk about the actual beat. These ain't beats, these loops. And our whole purpose back in the day was to find loops like this and put a dope ass beat and ride up under it, right? And I'm not taking that from the producers. Producers are doing what they act. This is the vibe these guys are looking for. This is why they got to deal with Shay. This is why people rock with them. And they've created a whole new sound. And they've created a whole new, I'm not gonna say it's new. It's not new, but it's new to make an entire album like that. Now, I know people gonna be like, oh, you know, this guy, that guy, that guy, that. RZA was doing it, but RZA always put a beat on his stuff. Very seldomly will RZA just loop, just take a 8-second loop and just bring that back over and over and do nothing to it. That's rarely, very rare. So these guys, they're making whole albums, 13, 14 songs with just a hot loop. Which again, it's refreshing, it's dope, but at the end of the day, right, how much replay is it gonna be for just a hot loop? You know what I'm saying? Like, if without these guys' lyrics being this strong, I don't think we would really listen to these loops like this. But their lyrics are so captivating. The way what they're talking about and the way that they address these topics, and they make it sound so dope. It make you want to go out and deal drugs. Like I told you, you shouldn't want to, but it make you want to be a fly dude. You know what I'm saying? These are fly records, and I take nothing from like this whole album. I could play this. You know what I'm saying? I could play this. I'll probably play it. You know, go back in. Right now, I ain't be honest with you. I ain't really bumping none but Freddie Gibbs, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't bumping none but Freddie Gibbs. But this could get the rotation, the music that they're doing, especially Benny. They do Benny. I stop everything I'm doing every time Benny rap. All of them nice, but when Benny come on, I'll be like, all right, let me stop. Let me just get the full effect of what this dude is really saying right now. And it's always something captivating. This dude is getting better, bro. These dudes getting better. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this is a quality album. But I do have to subtract. I get it. This is their sound, but this is what you get when you put out something for somebody else to review. They're making a sound for what it is, and I like the sound. But I do have to understand that if I'm going to chew up Jay Electronica for not putting no beat, I chewed up Eminem when he did the Beyonce song and they had no beat under it. Right? I gotta be fair. So I say all that to say this album is banging. Like, dude makes you you know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna get tired of that when he came out with the Griselda joint before this, and they was all up I was like, all right. But he didn't do it that much on this one. He didn't overkill it on this one. Like the last one was like when they first signed with Shade and they came with that Griselda joint that they dropped. I don't know if that was Conway or if it was the whole camp. Either or, they kept putting that in. I was like, all right, they're gonna make this, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I say all that to say I wasn't tired. I didn't get tired of that. And I really only got issue with one song on here. The Bubba Chuck track. It's the only song I'm funny about. Everything else I rock with. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this is a solid album. It's a very solid album. With the features work. Boldy James, Keisha Plum. What's this other cat? A.A. Rashid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got some Steve got Cooks quality features on here. Benny's on here. It's quality features. And I would put this in a heavy rotation. So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say that this is a dope album. I'm gonna give it a B. And like I said, the only reason I'm giving it, this is a dope album, but I'm giving it a B because I don't know how it's gonna play in long term. Like in a couple of months, is this still gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Am I still gonna hear this, or are you still gonna hear it? And also, I feel it's the beats, man. It could be put some beats under some of these samples. Like I get it, this is your niche, but maybe we could put some beats under some more of these samples, and you know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to me. It's almost like it's not. I'm not gonna say a cop out, because you could be like, I'm gonna loop a hot ass loop, and I'm not gonna make no beat, because then nobody can criticize the beat. You know what I'm saying? They can't criticize my beat if it ain't got no beat at all. If I'm just looping a hot sample, how you gonna criticize that? That's not even a beat. Once you put the beat to it, then people can say, "Oh, I don't like that beat." Da, da, da. Then, right there, you open to subjective conversation. But I don't feel like this is a bad album. But I gotta take a couple points, because none of these songs have any snare, kick, trap. It's just no beat, and I gotta be fair. Even though I like this way more than the J Electronica, which you can tell by the grade, I'm giving it a B. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta be fair, and I have to take that into consideration. Me being a producer, and other people I know produce, and this is a collective, and I'm sure these producers made songs with beats on them, but this just happened to be an album that the rapper asked for basically a certain sound, and the sound happened to have really no beats. So with that being said, again, I'm gonna give it a B. Griselda stuff is always dope. I'm gonna give these guys the benefit of the doubt. I know they're gonna always, they're gonna keep coming back with more stuff. And again, I have no problem with cocaine rap, gangster rap, as long as you are legitimately about that life, and you're being witty with it. I have no problem with it. So Griselda, hats off to you dudes. You dudes doing it up. I can't wait to hear what y'all dudes do beyond this. Conway, Benny, all these other cats. And hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Your boy Chuck Wick. Follow me on social media, and I'm gonna be around. All right, catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.